How's it going, everybody? It's me, it's your friend, Siakra Commentator. Welcome back to yet another episode of the redo of Diddy Kong Racing. Last time on Diddy Kong Racing, we took on the silver coin challenges of the Dino Domain, and we took on Tricky for a second time, earning ourselves the first piece of the WizPig amulet. This time on Diddy Kong Racing, we're going to be taking on the trophy race and the dreaded TT challenge of the Dino Domain. The reason I'm right here on the title screen, well, not title screen, the game selection screen, is because part of me thinks Todd is going to challenge us to the hovercraft challenge. So what do you say we hop right on in? Hover challenge. To test your driving skills, you must race me around the island. Let's go! Now, the difference with the hovercraft challenge is obviously we're inside of a hovercraft. Not only that, we're actually going to race him around the entirety of the island and the hovercrafts because there are a few different obstacles. There are a few different areas that we're able to access with the hovercraft that we cannot access with the car. I mean, technically we can access these areas with the car. The only problem is we are unable to actually get to certain places, and it's going to take a while because we are in a car and we're driving a car inside water instead of drowning. Or instead of the car sinking and you drowning to death, the car, just floats. That's besides the point. How are you guys doing today? Today is July 23rd, 2021. January. What am I going back to my very first series on this, recording this for the first time again? Oh god, if I were to somehow go back in time to when I was actually recording this series for the first time, I mean, granted, at that point in my life, I was actually doing pretty well, but it was really cold, and my apartment didn't have heat at the time, so I had to wear a freaking jacket in my own apartment just to stay warm. And I didn't have my current laptop or my microphone, so at the same time it would suck, and I would not have Splatoon right now. I would not have all my Splatoon viewers or my TikTok. So I'd much rather stay where I am right now in the future than go back to the past. The reason I'm pointing out what today's date is because, well, I kind of want to use this as a little diary in a way, so that way when I look back on these videos, because I know I'm going to post this video sometime in August, but yeah, I just want to look back at these videos a year later and be like, oh wow, I recorded that on this day. That's freaking awesome. Now, I actually recently got done recording a collab with three very special guests, so if my commentary is very lackluster, very stale, very bleh, that's kind of why my voice is trying to wearing out right now. Well done. Take this as a reward. I'll see you later. So we recorded for about 40 minutes, and my voice is just kind of wearing out right now. I did take a little bit of a break. I took a shower just now, but my voice is still not having it. Really need to drink some water. I don't know why I didn't drink water before this recording session. It's okay though. I'll figure something out. I'll figure out a way to talk. Also, the reason I didn't collect that balloon right there inside the water is because the balloon's actually elevating a little bit too high over the water for you to actually get it. With that being said, enough of the hovercraft challenge, enough being out here on Timber Island. Let's go back into the Dino Domain. Now, there's someone flying a freaking jet outside of my apartment right now. Now, I really hope that it doesn't interrupt the recording in any way. So if the audio somehow cuts out, so if the audio randomly cuts out, then you guys know why. Trophy challenges. Think of the Grand Prix from the Mario Kart series. Trophy challenges, you're racing in all 4 tracks that we raced in the Dino Domain. However, there's a score system after each race. And the higher you score after the final race determines your placement. And you want to go for first place in each trophy race. If you want to get 100% and advance to, well, I'm not going to say what, but if you want to advance, make sure you get first place in all trophy races as possible. And the trophy races are a little bit more difficult, not that difficult, but the challenge is definitely up there once you're inside of trophy race because the AI are going to try a little harder. And I can hear that stupid jet flying outside. Thankfully he's not close. I had to do the freaking introduction 3 times because, well, the first time I messed it up, so I was like, alright, that was sloppy. The second time, a freaking jet literally decided to fly over my freaking apartment the moment I started my, hey, how's it going, everybody? And you guys couldn't even hear my voice over the stupid thing. It's fine. They've been doing this for the past 2 days, I think. I don't even know what they're doing. Apparently some guy says they're practicing or something. I don't know what they're practicing, but hey, he's up in a jet. He's having the time of his life. That's A-okay, buddy. And here are the placements. In first place, you get 9, second, 7, and so on, and forth. If you get 6 or lower, you get absolutely no points. The goal of each trophy race, pretty much get as many points as you possibly can, and go for the gold. This episode is probably going to be relatively short, depending on how well the TT challenge goes. I don't really need to explain a whole lot about the TT challenge coming up because, well, we're not at the said TT challenge yet. And to anybody that was with me throughout my first series on Diddy Kong Racing, you guys know what TT challenge we're going up after. Speaking of the TT challenge, Actually, no, you should save that for when we actually get to said TT challenge. Now, there is something I want to go over really quick. I know this is kind of not necessary right now, but after you defeat the boss for a second time in the DS remake, they give you a little touchscreen challenge where you have to race the boss again, but you have to use the touchscreen in order to actually race. Tricky, he's probably got one of the easier ones because much like a Kirby Canvas, you know those Kirby games where you have to draw Kirby a little path because he's a little ball and he won't move unless there's a pathway drawn? Much like that, you have to draw your path, draw a path on the touchscreen for your character to go, and you have to spin the little wheel that's in, I believe, the bottom left corner of the touchscreen in order to actually progress. Now, if you win these challenges, you get yourself a grand total of 100 coins. And 100 coins is actually really good for early on in the game, because you're able to buy yourself an assortment of upgrades if absolutely needed to make your cart, hovercraft, or plane go a little faster. Or if the hovercraft handling is a little too difficult for you, much like it is with me, you can buy some upgrades and get the handling on your hovercraft a little better. Each boss has their own version of touchscreen challenge, and I'll be sure to post in the video, whichever video I'm currently talking about, what their touchscreen challenge is. In my personal opinion, the last boss that we're going up against, not the final boss, but the last domain boss, he's probably got the hardest of the bunch. They're very possible. They're not impossible, obviously. They wouldn't make a new mode in a possible mode, but they're a little difficult. I've never beat them myself. I don't have the time or patience. I mean, I have the time, but I don't know if I have the patience to do it, because, I mean, it's just 100 coins, and I don't really have plans to actually 100% the DS remake, because the DS remake is absolute garbage. Alright, I'll stop hating over the DS remake. I'll start talking about something else, something positive. What can I talk about that's something positive right now? Well, there's not really a whole lot going on in my life right now, aside from, well, stuff has been changing ever since I started gaining myself a little fan base. When I first started Diddy Kong Racing, my first official series, I believe I ended it off with maybe 20 so subscribers. Okay, yeah, I ended it off with 20 so subscribers. And before, to anybody that actually remembers this, I did have a Pokemon Emerald series that I want to do at one point. Okay, no, he's not flying over. But yeah, when I started Pokemon Emerald, I found a little screenshot of when I started Pokemon Emerald, and I had 30 subscribers. So I'm assuming the series finale, like the final episode, Diddy Kong Racing, I ended it with 20 episodes or so, I'm not entirely sure. And now I'm sitting at 219, and I'm redoing the series only 6 months later. In the span of 6 months, I've gained a huge not really a huge following, but I have myself my own little fan base, and it just feels good, man. This is what I've been wanting my entire life. I just want to connect with other people that enjoy the same video games as me. And not to mention, it's really, in my Discord, it feels really good talking to everybody in my Discord, knowing that they support me and my videos. And I'll do my best to support them, and whatever they're doing, however their videos, TikToks are, I'll make sure I'll watch each and every single one of them. And I will let them know if I can't watch it at the moment, but I promise at some point I will. It's an amazing feeling. It's incredible, and I'm very, very happy to be here. What I'm not happy about is, after this race ends, we're going to have to do the stupid TT challenge that I hate with a burning passion. I wonder how many times it's going to take me to actually finish this one. Last time, I believe it took me about 3 or 4 attempts to beat it. Granted, that's probably one of my funnier videos, in my personal opinion, mainly because of how frustrated I was getting with that said challenge. And, oh man, I'm really, really not looking forward to this. I knew the moment I wanted to redo this game, I was going to have to do Fire Mountain. And when I got my brand new microphone in the very first series I did of this, I had to do that challenge twice in that series because I had to start over. Because for some reason my save file got deleted, and it was not happy fun times. There we go. That's the trophy race of Dino Domain complete. Our first TT challenge of the game, Fire Mountain. The first player to hatch 3 eggs will win. Now that sounds easy. Unfortunately, it is not, because the moment you get an egg and you place it on your little mat, or whatever you want to call it, other players are able to steal your eggs. My strategy is grab an egg, grab 2 red balloons as quickly as possible, and then I will go over here where my platform is. I'll set an egg down, but I will guard it. I will guard it with my frickin' life. There we go. Now, the point of the missile that I have is it's a homing missile, so if anybody comes close to me, I'm able to hit them and they'll go away. Like so. There we go. I prevented Diddy from getting my egg, thankfully, and this is my strategy, and this will always be my strategy every time I play this stupid game, because I hate this game. I don't know... Okay, so, the TT challenges and the Diddy Kong Racing remake. I don't know why they did this, but the challenges in the DS remake are absolutely easy, because all you have to do is you have to race TT. Something that you can't... Well, you can do in this game. But, oh crap, come on. But yes, you race TT. And what you do is, you draw out a track. Unfortunately, for the first 3 TT challenges, you are unable to draw your own track. He has you drawing a custom track. Otherwise, once you get to the 4th and final TT challenge... Damn it! But yes, once you get to the final TT challenge, you will actually be able to draw your own little track, so you can make it as small as you like, as long as you like, whatever your heart desires. And personally... It's easier, yeah, and I'm glad they got rid of Fire Mountain. I just wish they would have done something a little different rather than racing TT. And TT, his AI, he may have absolute perfect stats, but his AI in the game when racing is just the worst. I don't know what he's doing half the time. There are some games where I'm so far ahead of him, I don't even know where he is. I sound like Bailey right there. And... he falls off the track so often, it's just, yeah. The TT challenges and the Diddy Kong Racing remake are the worst. I got my last egg. Got my last egg. Anybody come near me, getting a freaking missile to the face. There we go! First try! Thank God! That was awesome.
You won first prize.
Cool! You have a piece of the TT amulet. You have 3 more to collect. Good luck! And that about does it for this video, guys. Thank you everybody for joining me back here on yet another episode of the redo of Diddy Kong Racing. Next time on Diddy Kong Racing, we're going to make our way into a brand new domain. I hope to see you guys back then. I hope each and every single one of you watch this video has a fantastic day. I'll catch all of you later. Stay fresh!